Good morning, everybody. Happy Saturday. The mangroves. Jumping on a Shannon. Happy day. Hope you have a great weekend. Thank you for being a subscriber, follower, guest on the channel. Just had a big fish jump here. Missed it. We have a guest this evening, Tammy Lee Anderson. She'll be on talking about near-death experience and a lot of other topics. We talk about a lot of different topics on the channel. Near-death experiences, out-of-body, consciousness, awakening, spirituality, awareness, healing, all kinds of topics. So Tammy Lee Anderson will be on this evening, Life, Death, and Beyond podcast, 7 p.m. EST time. I also added something additional to the first level of memberships if you're interested. The first Saturday, we'll be hosting about an hour guided meditation. If you need help and guidance with meditating, it's a great opportunity to do it at a very minimum cost of the first level of memberships on Life, Death, and Beyond. So you can join us. It's every first Saturday of the month, 7 o'clock. I believe I posted it as. Check that out. If you're interested, join the membership. It's included. You also get a lot of other perks along with that membership. So check it out, what's involved. It's on the podcast YouTube channel. And yeah, I wanted to kind of just jump on and say good morning to everybody. Thank you again. We really appreciate the support. If you can, please share, like, and subscribe, because it does not only help the channel grow, but it helps other people get the information that they might be having questions about and they might be needing or seeking for their own lives. So you're helping generate that by doing so. And even if you just watch a video here and there when you have free time, that helps, because it all kind of spreads out from there. I'll be adding more stuff to the different levels of the membership, so look out for that. So exciting to be growing. And so that's the update on the memberships. And we have, hi. How are you guys today? Where are you guys at? I'm doing well. Thanks for stopping by. We're in Florida. It's beautiful this morning. Nice breeze. No, I don't fish. I just come out and go for a walk in the morning. Meditate, come by the water. I live by here, so I come down by the water. Where is that at? Where are you watching from? Eswatini? I don't know if I pronounced that right. Where is that located? Hi, Ghost. How are you? Great connecting with everybody. Much love to all. Hope you guys have a great weekend. Just kind of wanted to jump on and say hi. Thank you for supporting and for following. We do have a lot of great conversations on, and tonight is Tammy Lee Anderson, who had a near-death experience. So if you are interested in those topics, definitely check it out. It's at 7 o'clock. Hi. Oh, South Africa, nice. Nice. In Africa, next to South Africa. Okay. Beautiful. I have never been. Do you guys have, like, I'm assuming at some point you guys have oceans surrounding you. Or is there an ocean by you? So I was saying I updated an additional benefit to the first level of memberships on the YouTube channel if you want to do that. It's called Seekers for Life, and I added, it's an hour once a month guided meditation where you get to spend some communication time with me. If you have any questions, you can do that. It's about learning how to meditate. So it's sitting in your own power. So if you wanted to learn, you can join that membership. It's a great way to learn how to meditate. I do teach it, and you can do it online. You're a landlocked country. Okay. Hi, Chevy. How are you? Jumping on to say hi to everybody. We appreciate your support, follow, tuning in. If you can, like, share, and subscribe the channel out. It really does help people to get the information, or if they have questions on any of the topics that we talk about. It also helps the channel grow to reach more people, and you can be a part of that growth just by doing that simple task, and we really appreciate it. So we're here to help people, talk about topics that, usually people don't want to talk about. And yeah, so we have Tammy Lee Anderson this evening at 7 o'clock EST time. That will be on the channel, so watch for that. She talks all about love. Meditation sounds good. Yeah, I added it to the first level membership on YouTube, and it's called Seekers of Life. So once a month at the beginning of every month, being a part of the membership, it's an hour guided meditation. So I help people learn how to meditate. So if you're interested in that and can join that, that's great. It's there for you. That was part of my awakening, was to first meditate. And I've just been meditating ever since. Because I used to have a traumatic life before then. So it's been very transformative for me, so I like to help teach people how to do it. Right now it is 9:32 a.m. in the morning. Yeah. I kind of wanted to share a little thing that dropped in this morning when I was connecting into Source, because I always say good morning to Source. You can call it God, or whoever you want to call it, or whatever you want to call it. God, Source. No, I'm standing on a boardwalk that goes along the water. So the information when I jumped in, and the first thing that came in, which is usually the feelings of love, because Source is love, God is love, whatever you want to call it. The first thing that always comes in is love. And so it brings me to tears every time I tap in and talk to Source. It just comes right through my body, because I had a near-death experience, and so I am very open to Source, having had built that connection, and that's my foundation. But yeah, what came in was I love you, the feelings of love, and I love you. And the message today is every day is a new day to practice. Right? Going out into the world, and the vision of going out into the world every day, because we do. We have to go to work, we have to go to school, we have to go do these things out in the world around other people. And every day was the message that it's a great day, a new day, to be loved, to be kind, to practice love and kindness to others. And I had a great experience about that yesterday, which I'll probably be sharing later. I'm going to probably do a video later if you want to check that out. Yes, definitely beautiful. I love this space. There's I don't know if you can see it way over there, there's trees. Looks like trees over there, but there's a city over there. There's a boat coming this way. There's cities over there, bridges. Let me see if I can zoom in. There's a boardwalk for you. We're waiting on that to open so we can go out. But yeah, there's a city over there. And there's the boat. They're out there fishing, I guess. Or maybe doing crab traps. And there's a city, a bridge. Another city there. So we're on like an inlet. It's a harbor here, which is very beautiful.
People want to eat sharks. I don't see any manatee over here, do you? I see a rope. Okay, let's go to the other way. Yep, I knew it. Let's find a manatee if there is one. Yeah.
So we had some guests that walked over here. Yeah. Just wanted to take a moment out to be with you guys, share the love, share the energy of what I brought in this morning. You know, it's a great day, every day, to practice love, to practice kindness, presence, being in purpose, practice. And that's how you look at it. You know, it's a great way to look at it, especially if we're struggling. So that was Source's message this morning. Yesterday, well, maybe I'll share it. Yesterday, well, a couple days ago, you know, the prices of gas is pretty high. So a few days ago, I was like, okay, manifesting. Okay, bye-bye. Thank you. Have a great day. Yesterday I was stopping to get gas. It was interesting, and all the numbers were aligning, like 111, 222, 2333, 444, and I was coming to needing to get gas. I was like quarter tank, and I'm like, okay, a few days ago, I was like, okay, I'm going to be needing gas soon, so when it does, I want to manifest lower gas prices. So when I went down the road, I was like, oh, check it out. And so I pull in there, and I was getting all the numbers, and it was only one gas station that was the lowest. It was like $3.59. And I don't normally go to this one, but they tend to have the lowest prices. It was Walmart gas station. And yeah, it was just a beautiful experience, you know. And the one next to it, of course, they have to price match. So they were 1 cent above them. But yeah, it was pretty crowded. So I pulled in there. I pulled in on the wrong side. So I had to pull out and pull back, and it was like bumper to bumper. And this one guy pulls in behind me, and he's like, I thought you were done. I was like, no, I pulled in on the wrong side. And he goes, that's okay, pull up and back in. And that way I can save the space for you. I'll go in and pay. He went in for like a second. I was like, how did you pay so fast? Comes back out, and he pumps like a couple dollars of gas, not a whole lot. And then he's off. And just his kindness was so, you could just feel the energy. He's like a earth angel, you know. Just being kind like that goes a long way, you know. And it just, I could feel the energy for the rest of the day from somebody's kindness. So just being kind, practice every day, you know, being kind to other people, stepping out of judgment, anger, hate, you know, about life situations. Because the more that you can focus on practicing being kind and love, the more you can shift your situation that you don't want. So definitely animates throughout others when you can be that. And his kindness was just a great start to my day. So, and And that's what we could do for others, you know, just smile, just be happy, just be, even if your situation is the worst situation that it can be, just do your best to be happy in that moment. It's hard, but it's doable. Lake Michigan? No, I'm in Florida. It's a harbor. Yes, I am. Yep, I have a website and I do, because I'm trying to help people with sharing the information. Thank you. Good morning. This is in Florida. Sorry, I'm getting behind on the comments here because I was talking about my experience yesterday, and then this morning when I connected in with Source. You know, and it's just a great, thank you for that. Be respectful. Yes, that's important. Every day's a great day. I was just talking about it. It's a great day to appreciate and be kind and love, right? Every day you wake up, you know, and putting comments that are unconscious is inappropriate. You know, that's not part of that. Obviously. And that was just a message I just started sharing earlier that dropped in this morning in my connection to Source. You know, every day is a practice day. Practice intentionally, consciously being present and in love and kindness and spreading that, because that's how you change the world. Right? Not living from a place of unconsciousness. That's what keeps us in the shadow and the darkness. And that creates that, because you're passing that on, right? So you got to know about energy, vibration, who you are, the world that we live in. So I appreciate you saying that, to be respectful. Much love to you. You can ask a scientific question, though I'm not a scientific person, so I don't know whether I can answer it for you. Any questions that are, or any posts that are inappropriate, I don't respond to them because it's not worth my time and effort. So I just negate them, and they will be removed by the chat bots. So well, this is not the place to be asking that type of a question, and it's not very scientific. All right, so thank you. Have a great day. Those who are more focused on what the channel is about, what we're doing here, awakening, consciousness, being present, we do have a great conversation coming up this evening at 7 o'clock EST time. She talks about near-death experience, awakening, and a lot of other topics. And it's Tammy Lee Anderson. It's at 7 o'clock, so check that out. And please do like, share, and subscribe to the channel. It helps the information to get out to others. And that's why we do it. We want to help people to, because we are going through a great awakening right now. And, you know, everybody who is going to be wakening up in this lifetime need these answers to their questions, because even me, before my awakening, my near-death experience, I had no clue what was going on. I was going through the dark night of the soul. I was waking up in the illusion, and I had no clue what was happening to me until after my near-death experience, and then later on realizing through the rest of my journey of spiritual awakenings what was really going on and what was happening. You know, a lot of people, they just assume it's something wrong with them mentally, emotionally, physically, and they go to the doctor and they get medicated and they don't fully awakening to the peak of their consciousness in the life that they're supposed to be. So definitely check out those videos. And I'm gonna turn off here now. Hope you guys have a great Saturday. Thank you for being a part of the channel. Check out the update to the memberships if you're interested. The Life Seeker one I added is an hour as being a part of the membership. It's an hour guided meditation. You can join us on live. I'll be guiding it. So if you want to learn how to meditate, it's a great way to do that. All right, hope you guys have a great day. Happy Saturday and have a great weekend. Much love to all.